guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vanessa. If you're joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us. Make sure it's not your last time here, okay? And if you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. You guys mean a lot to me. You already know the deal. I love you guys so much, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for wanting to be in this journey with me. Thank you for wanting to be in this journey with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I don't even take you guys for granted because you guys are the love of my life. I love you guys so much, and I just want to say thank you. And if you are yet to subscribe, please do not forget to hit that subscription button, click on that notification bell, leave a comment in the comment section, and most importantly, do not forget to share my video. Without wasting much time, let's get right into today's video. So today's video, we're going to be talking about how to look classy on a budget, how to look put together on a budget, how to look fine on a budget. And starting next year, by the grace of God, we are coming back with a banger. We're going to be looking all smoking hot and everything without having to break the bank. So let's jump right into the video. So I have some points I've written down here, and I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. So the first point here is mindset, creating the mindset. When I say creating the mindset, guys, if you're not being intentional, if you haven't told yourself like, okay, this is the phase I am in now, and I want to be intentional about maybe how I look, how I dress, how I do this or how I do that, trust me, you're just going to be wasting your time. You keep going back to square one. So creating the mindset is very, very important. Tell yourself that, okay, this is what I want to do. How do I go about achieving this thing? It starts from here. It starts from within. How you feel about yourself, how you feel about what you're trying to create, the image you're trying to put out there. It's not about being fake, you understand? That's not what we're saying, but creating the mindset has to do with what is inside, because somebody might look at you and call you beautiful, and then look at yourself and you'll be like, but I'm not beautiful. It has to do with your mindset, okay? Everybody is beautiful, everybody is handsome, all right? So mindset is number one thing you should consider when thinking about this. So the number 2 points, always try to do your grooming yourself. Now this is both to guys and to ladies. In terms of grooming, we're talking about waxing your nails, your brows. For the ladies, make sure it's well trimmed like all the time. For the guys, your beard, have it, do those things by yourself, because you might not have the money to pay someone else to do it for you. All right, so, and you can't look tattered because you don't have the money to pay someone. So what about you do it by yourself? If you have a wax at home, you can do that by yourself. For guys, if you have a clipper, you can do that by yourself. You can just do your grooming by yourself. Basically, that's what we're talking about. You don't have to start going out to the salon every time to do all those things, when you can as well do them yourself. If you don't know how to, you can as well learn. There is no harm in learning. That is why YouTube is here for you. Whatever you want, YouTube is just like a search engine. Whatever you want, you would get it here. If you don't know how to and you want to learn, you can do those things. Go on YouTube, Google what you want to learn, and trust me, you will get your answer. Like, yeah, you get your answer. So that's number 2 points. Always try to do your grooming yourself. That way, you feel light. You feel clean, like within yourself. You would feel free. Like, that's the word. You will be free. It's like a breath of fresh air, like that kind of a thing. So when talking about nails, for example, guys, ladies, guys, everybody, you're on this table. Ladies, stop carrying chopped nails. If your nail polish is out, renew it. It's either you renew it or you take it off completely. Make sure you don't carry. Make sure your nail polish is not all chopped. That is if you don't want to fix your nails. Sometimes I fix my nails, sometimes I just want to have nail polish on, okay? Just because I want my nails all put together, I want my nails looking, fine and clean and everything. And for the guys, I know that you're not supposed to be using nail polish on your nails, but you can also cut your nails, trim them, very nicely. I will tell you guys something for free. When I met my husband, the very first thing I saw in him that I liked was the fact that his nails were well trimmed, and I liked it. It gave me that feeling of, this guy is clean. Do you understand? He's not dirty. That's it. Because that is the first impression someone is having about you. When they meet you, what the person will look at first: your nails, your hair, your face, and then what you're putting on. So if you want to have, or if you want to make a good impression, if you want to make a good impression, first impression and Also, for the rest of the time you're going to getting to know that person or whatsoever, just make sure that you always have your nails done. It's not compulsory to have nail polishes on. If you don't have the money to polish them, you can actually even do them yourself. Get the pack of the nail polish, get the necessary things. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Get the necessary things you need to do during the weekends. Make sure before you get to work the following week, make sure you change your nail polish. Make sure you're looking all fine and vibrant, and everything. Try to rest. Even in the weekend, try to rest as well as much as possible, so that whenever you're going back to work, you're looking all fine, all everything all put together, and you don't have to break the bank. Okay? Yes, I have to talk about this because a lot of times you see, a lot of my sisters, the girls or the ladies, with chopped nail polish, and all of that. It doesn't look good, and it doesn't even speak well. It's giving, you're very relaxed about how you look. You're supposed to be intentional. Like, this is 2022. We're getting to 2023 by the grace of God, and you're supposed to be intentional about how you look, how you smell, how you talk, how you put yourself together. All right. So if you want to look classy on a budget, trust me, you can achieve it. You just need to be intentional about it, right? So the number 3 point here, we say always iron your outfit, guys. See, we cannot overemphasize on this thing, because I've come to learn that whenever you put on a squeezed clothes, right, or an unstraightened clothes, and you put up an ironed clothes, the way you feel when you put up an iron clothes can never be the same way you feel when you put a cloth that is squeezed on. That's just the truth. Like, it changes like the whole dynamic of everything. So try as much as possible, again, to the guys and the ladies here, try as much as possible to always iron your clothes. Stop wearing squeezed clothes, please. You have iron in your house. Make sure, even if you cannot do like weekly ironing, just make sure that you always try to iron whatever you want to put on whenever you're going out. Some people iron as little as their sleepwears. Yes, so because they just want to feel comfortable when they are in that space. Okay, so please and please always try to iron your clothes. Stop wearing squeezed clothes, because if I catch any of my subscribers putting on squeezed clothes, it's gonna be a problem. The next point we're going to be talking about is know the type of outfits that suits your body type. Now, this is to both genders, whether you're a guy or a lady. The truth about this the truth about it is that as a guy, okay, imagine as a guy, you're slim in nature, and then you're wearing clothes that are bigger than you. It won't bring out like the beauty or the handsomeness in you. That's the truth. It's just going to make you look very like, do you get? So if you want to look put together and all of that, wear clothes that suits your body type, like the clothes your size, and all of that. And then as for my ladies, aside wearing clothes that suits your body type and all of that, make sure you wear clothes that are your sizes. Okay, as a lady, as a big lady, like a lady on a bigger size, don't go compressing yourself into a smaller clothing. It won't bring out, it will only just make you like compress you into what you're not. All right. And then for the bigger for the smaller ladies, rather, don't go about wearing buluku, mama yabo dress. Don't do that. If you do that, there's no way you're going to look put together. There's no way you're going to look all fine and all classy, and what you're trying to achieve at the end of the day, you won't be able to achieve that look. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Then another point is add accessories to your collections. Accessories like hats, cap, caps for bad hair days, jewelries like earrings and necklaces, sunshades, just to give that extra touch. You must not put on sunshades everywhere you're going to. It depends with where you're going to. It's just to add an extra spice to your outfit, like at the end of the day. Okay. And then for bad hair days, you can decide to make use of scarves, make use of caps, make use of hats, because you don't want to go about carrying just your hair and be moving, and you're just moving about with a bad hair, and you don't even care, and you're trying to look classy and you're trying to look put together. That's not going to happen. Like, let's just be sincere with ourselves. That's not going to happen. So whenever you have bad headache, you can use also make use of scarf as well. Okay, you can make use of scarf. If you want, you can buy vintage scarves. You know, there are a lot. You can get them in different what's it called, you can get different types, you know, and then you use them whenever you have, you know, your hair up. That is when your hair is not made. Okay, so just make sure, all right, that you have, you know, all these accessories. It puts like a touch, you know, of one thing or the other. It's just like adding maggi and salt into your soup or into your stew. It's for better taste. Okay, so don't ignore all those little things. Accessories are very important. Even rings, it just changes, like instead of having your hand empty, it just changes like the whole thing. Okay, and it gives you like that extra touch. All right, all of these bracelets and all of this, just make sure you have a few. Even if you cannot afford a lot, just have a few, and then you just keep changing them, you know, in every of your outfit. Yeah, so that's that. Another point is, know the color of outfit that suits your skin tone. You can as well do monochrome style. Yes, so for me, I actually don't I'm not particular about monochrome, but I think it's something I would like to try myself, because I've seen people wear it, and I'm going to leave like a picture up here. I've seen people wear it and it looks very nice. Like, if you don't know how to match colors of outfits, I think monochrome is like the best thing you can do for yourself. When we say monochrome, is like having same color of outfits. Maybe the way I'm putting on, this is a green dress I'm putting on. Okay, so let's say for example I'm putting on a green pants, I can try to throw on maybe another shade of green top on it, you know, just to give it that monochrome and extra spice thing going on there. So that is if you don't know how to match up colors. Don't stress yourself. Monochrome is here to save your life. Okay, it's here to save our life. It's here to help us so that we can achieve that classy look without having to break the bank, without having to spend so much money at the end of the day. Okay, so yeah, so the next point we have here is, try to remove excessive hairs on your clothes by using a blade to avoid it looking worn out. A lot of us are on this table. Yeah, you see, you have some clothes that it's not like, okay, maybe it's bad, you know, or one of those clothes that you really like and you don't want to throw it away yet, you know, you don't want to give it out yet. Okay, you can, instead of wearing it, you know, with all that hairs on it, you know, when a clothes is like, you've worn it like over time and all over, and it's beginning to like have hairs on it, if you don't want to throw it or if you don't want to give it out, you can use a blade, okay, to remove all that excessive hairs on it, so that it's not looking worn out, so you can still like wear it or put it together with like some other piece, and it will still come out beautiful. You will still come out looking all classy, all shiny, all fine, and all everything. Okay, so yeah, moving on to the next one. Makeup. Yes, makeup. This very one, I know that even me at a point, like, I don't know, but I don't just like having to like have makeup on my face like every other time. I get really tired. Apart from the fact that I don't know how to make up. I usually do all my makeup like in my videos, but I don't consider myself a makeup artist. I consider myself as just someone who can just, you know, put two and two together to look good at the end of the day. So makeup is an essential, especially when you're going out, because you don't know who you're gonna be meeting. Okay, where you're going to, you don't know who. And the days when you even look, you know, there's this language jagugu, there's the way we use it in my secondary school. The days when you look all jagugu and stuff, the days you look anyhow, those are the days you just be meeting people anyhow. Just meeting people, and if you're unlucky, you're just gonna miss your crush. And I don't know, I won't be able to help you. That's why I'm putting out this video now, to help you as much as I can. Okay, so even if it's a little, just apply. Even if you're not using foundation, even if it's powder on your face, just apply. Makeup is not just for ladies alone, oh guys, so don't be looking at me like, okay, what is this person talking about? Okay, growing up, I used to see my dad, he has white powder, he will put it in his handkerchief and then he uses it to dab his face. My father likes shakara very well, like that one is a normal thing. But then it's not just limited to ladies alone, because guys will be thinking it's just ladies that need, you know, just make sure you look good at the end of the day. So try putting on, you know, little makeup just to enhance your look, so that you don't look all tired. And because that's one thing I started doing when I was still working. right? Whenever I'm going to work, I try as much as possible to, just dab my face with a little powder, and then just lipstick. It's like a hack for me. I will use red lipstick. That way it will look like I did one serious makeup, okay? And it hides like a lot of things. Yeah, when I'm stressed, it hides that for me, because you don't want to go to work and then you're talking to customers, or you're relating with people in the office, and then you're just like you're dull. Like, you don't need all of that. All right, so if you're trying to achieve that, budget friendly yet classy look, yet put together look, then some of these tips I've mentioned, then you need to try them out. That is if you haven't done them already. Okay, so the next point says use nice deodorants and perfumes. Guys, please, I beg you, in the name of God, don't step out of your house ever without using deodorants or perfumes. It's an essential. In fact, put it as in your daily routine, in your morning routine, night routine. Put it there. When you're stepping out of your house, make sure you're smelling good. You don't have to break your bank. Rexona is very nice. Shaw is nice. Okay, Nivea is nice. They have nice products. Okay, and they are affordable. At least less than 2,000 naira. You can get some of these products I've mentioned. We have perfumes. We have cheap perfumes. Not like, I'm not saying cheap that you go and buy something that doesn't smell good. That's not what I'm saying. But if you have the money to buy a good one, fine. If you don't have the money, just make sure you're using something. Like, don't go out, don't step out of your house smelling anyhow. This one is an essential. Okay, if everything I've said so far is useless to you, this very one I've said, because when you step out, most times when I meet my friends or meet people out there, and then they're like, and they hug me, then they're like, you smell nice. It's not like I'm using one big this thing. Do you understand? But I try to make sure. That's one thing. Like, for me, I love perfumes. I love to smell good. Apart from looking good, that's like another thing I like doing. I love to smell good. I love when I hug somebody and then they can say, you smell really nice. Like, I love such compliments. So please I am begging you guys, don't ever step out of your house without having to put on deodorants or perfumes. Even when you're going to bed at night, it's okay to also do that. It's for your own good, and for the person lying next to you, so that they can actually have that beautiful smell. Especially for my ladies, is most times we're in the kitchen, we're doing this, we're doing that, after all the day's work. And even for the guys as well, after all the day's work, after all the hustle and bustle of the day, and you come back in the night, take your shower, make sure to use deodorant or at least perfume before you sleep. Okay, so yeah, then another point we're going to be talking about is your hair. Please, you don't have to go out looking all tattered because you don't have money. If you don't have money to make your hair, me, I can weave my hair, cornrows. I do my cornrows, like, I can do it myself. I can make wigs. I can do stuff like that for myself. Okay, so even if you don't know how to, just buy something nice. Even if it's a cheap wig, even if it's a synthetic wig that looks nice, just buy it. That's for my ladies, and throw it on. Just make sure that your hair is looking like, even if you don't have it made, that is if you don't go on braids, and all of that, just make sure that whatever you're putting on your head looks good and it looks presentable, because you never can tell when an opportunity will just present itself. You might just go out, and before you know it, you meet someone, and then they're like, take me out, see me off to somewhere, let's go to this place. You never can tell when the day your breakthrough will even come, and it just maybe something little like this that would stop it from coming. I'm not Jesus Christ, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it is good to look put together, and some of these tips you don't need so much, especially for, I know there are some people who really want all these tips I'm giving. Some people want it, and some people will be like, you understand, but at the end of the day, these tips will help you in putting yourself together without having to spend so much money. Guys, for real, like, you don't have to spend so much money. Make sure your hair is done. If you don't wash your hair regularly, ladies, try to wash your hair. Even if it's 2 weeks interval, try to wash your hair. Wash it, have it all cornrowed like backwards, and then put on a nice wig. It doesn't have to be expensive. As far as it looks presentable, that's okay. And if you have the resources, you can also have get some of this Tonga flat iron, the resources, okay, you can get them for yourself, and you do your thing by yourself. You can flat iron your hair by yourself, you can tongue your hair by yourself. It's not every time you go to the salon, my sisters. Some of these things you just need to learn them and do them by yourself. Truthfully, most of the time I do my rolling of my hair by myself. I tongue my hair myself. I flat iron my hair myself. Like, I think there's absolutely nothing I put my mind to learn how to do that I won't be able to do it. And it's very good for every lady and every guy out there to know how to do some things for yourself. It's not every time you say you're going to the salon to do those things. Sometimes you don't even have the money, but you have the items at home. You have some of those accessories like the flat iron I mentioned. You have them at home, blow dryer and all those things. You have them at home. You have your shampoo, you have your conditioner at home. Yes, you will have to take it to the salon for them to for someone else to do it for you. And while you can do it in your house and you won't even spend a dime. I don't know if I have spoken, but if I have not wasted my time in all of this, please do well, okay? So leave a comment in the comment section and tell me that I have not wasted my time pointing out all of these tips to you guys. So that's the end of our video today, and yeah, I just thought to put this out here for someone that might need it. It's not everybody that watching this video that might need it, but someone that might need it, you might pick one or two of these points and it will help you in your daily life and your daily routine. So we have come to the end of this video, and don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section, and most importantly, do not forget to share this video if you enjoyed watching it, okay? So do let me know what you want us to talk about in our next video. I'll be with you guys in the comment section. I'll be reading your comments, I'll be replying your comments, so let us know what you would like to see in our next video. I'll see you guys in my next video. All right, bye.